sports, where we'll get a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Well, some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And we're underway from Kansas City. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, here's Love. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by Juju. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. First and 10 now from the 30. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught. Tucker grabbed. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's off again. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. It's a Green Bay touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw, Mahomes. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing again, Mahomes. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Another throw for Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. To the air with Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Jacobs running behind center. He's got a gain of 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Thrown on 1st down, Love. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Chiefs and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They send a man in motion. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. To the air, Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Here's Mahomes now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Packers looking at 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got Watson. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. First down throw, here's Love. Throw right side and Dobbs has it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Love to throw again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
That finds Hunt complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send a tight end in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right?
Yep.
But a quarterback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, he's going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Caught by the open man. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun now for Love. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch. As
always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They bring the tight end in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Back to throw Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Quay Walker. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chiefs can retake the lead as they tie it up here. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and...
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Second and 10 now. Caught by Hunt. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Sending the tight end in motion left. 3rd down. It's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead to 7. They'll try this extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And the floater falls to the deck. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, now Love. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punting unit out now. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. The Chiefs and Juju Smith-Schuster headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Called in by Gray. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lead by 14. Now the PAT try coming up. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. A nice stop. Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Here's Love to throw. That finds Jacobs complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They just get the play off. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this forward to the 6. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play fake, it's Love. into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He's on the move. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and short. Loves to throw again. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That pass is complete to Kelsey. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 32. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Another carry for him. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to the well again. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Packers all set to get back out there. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Love from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Still sticking with the passing game. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down. Love out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Here's Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. On first and 10, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. He's throwing for it. He rolls to his right. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 21-yard line.
They give it to him again. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Third down, it's Mahomes. Cut by Hunt. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. First and 10 coming up. Love now to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Love looking to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing now. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They are throwing it again. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.